Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'll drink the coffee there before I get started. All right. In any properly run campaign, where the group or the party or the PCs, the player characters, are on a quest for an item, or are en route to blah, someplace. They're exploring ruins. They're spelunking in an underground temple or whatever. Anywhere they go, anywhere outside of a town, I should say. Survival is a consideration. Food, water, safe shelter, all these are serious considerations. They're essential. A hidden glade, a cave, an abandoned homestead, an old grotto, anything can be a safe shelter if you use it properly. Knowing basic survival, you can turn anything into pretty much a safe shelter. A person can go 30 days or more without food. Fat people like me, probably maybe 50 days. I don't know. I might actually lose weight. You never know. It's not good, but it's possible. Okay. Fresh potable water is a serious concern. Water weighs 8.3 pounds per gallon, and to my mind, water is the most important of the three survival essentials because a person can only go 3 days without it. 3 days. Rather than carry water barrels or be stuck following streams or rivers, players have to find a way to rehydrate. Drinking your own urine gets a little old after a while, that's all I'm saying. Enter the Decanter of Endless Water. It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide, page 142. I suggest you read the description in the Dungeon Master's Guide because I guarantee you that your players will. One of these items can produce all of the fresh potable water your group needs. On top of that, one of its functions can work as a makeshift weapon. It spews water like a geyser, like a very powerful water hose essentially, and it can kill small animals and insects. Just make sure that there's a place for the water to go, or your players may run the risk of drowning if they're in an enclosed area. So just be aware of that. This is one of those less conspicuous items that can easily make the difference between life and death for your party, and it's very, very useful. It's one of those useful items. A lot of people don't really talk about it, but it's one of the first things I go for when I have a beginning character and I get some money. Obviously you go to the essentials, armor and weapons, the useful stuff. If you can get like a portable hole or whatever, those are always nice. But magic items are hard to come by. If you're running in a game where the magic user or the dungeon master rather has a magic shop, a magic user running a wizard shop or something, and he's got magic items for sale, see if he's got a Decanter of Endless Water, because those are very, very useful. People don't really think about it. They buy a water skin and call it good. And that, if your dungeon master will let you do that and he doesn't really harp on the water situation, then by all means, that's fine. But if you're playing with a really good dungeon master who's thorough and thoughtful and considers these things, consider a Decanter of Endless Water. My wife, the first time she played in the game in D&D, she actually found one. And she's been enamored with them ever since. As a matter of fact, she's the one that suggested I do this video. And she's absolutely right. They are awesome. So, yeah. Survival being an issue. Food and water is an essential. Food you can go without for a few days. Water you've got to have. So, the Decanter of Endless Water. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.